Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. The reviews for everyone's most anticipated film of the year, Madame Web, are in. To the surprise of no one, it is the highest rated film of all time. As you can see, I have the Rotten Tomatoes score in front of me. It has a 100% on Rotten Tomatoes. My bad, that's a Reddit post. The critical reception for this film is less surprising than when Oppenheimer got 13 Oscar nominations. But I wanted to talk about this because it wasn't going to be as bad as Morbius. Like, we knew it was going to be bad, but like surely not as bad as Morbius, and I wanted to see how it compared to Morbius. Apparently it, is. This article down here from Rolling Stone makes the movie sound extremely promising. If it will load. It's still not loading. I had to click off it and click on it again. But, you know, there you go. Yeah. That doesn't sound good. 5 out of 10 from IGN. It is really bad news when IGN gives a score like that. And 23% on Rotten Tomatoes it says here, but the actual score is 16%, which is crazy. The top critic score is 12%. As a point of reference, Morbius has a 15% with a top critic score of 12%. There you go. Read a couple of these reviews. The top one says a weak script incapable of taking advantage of an extensive collection of comics inevitably leads to disaster, with a score of 2 out of 5. Get a 2.5 out of 5 score there. Madame Web embodies the pitfalls of mainstream superhero cinema. Film is not driven by story and character, but seemingly by studio mandates and franchise considerations. That does not sound surprising whatsoever. You get a 2 out of 5 score there, 1 out of 4, 1.5 out of 4, 1.5 out of 4, 3 out of 10, 1 out of 5, 2.5 out of 5, 3 out of 10, 2 out of 5. Bad in ways even debacles like Catwoman and Batman and Robin never broached. Oh no. We got our first positive one down here. Isn't going to reverse the ongoing decline of superhero cinema, but unlike some of its notable contemporaries, it's strong enough to make its intended sequels feel like promises rather than threats. I almost stopped speaking correctly at the end there. But, I've heard that so much about this film. People have said it feels like a feature-length post-credit scene and that it's just setting up sequels. And I'm really interested to see, what that means and, how that's gonna turn out in the actual film. What that looks like, if you know what I mean. I can't word that correctly for some reason, but you know what I mean. I'm interested to see what that's referring to and just how bad things are gonna get. Madame Web is not the unmitigated disaster that its clunky trailer or its calendar spot in February would suggest. 2.5 out of 4. Yeah, call me crazy, but I don't really believe you there. Madame Web is a 2-hour trailer for the movie you think you're watching but actually aren't. If that's confusing, welcome to the world of Madame Web, where everyone is confused about basically everything all the time. That's enticing. 1 out of 5, 3 out of 5, but still rotten. C-, 1.5 out of 5. You get the idea. D-. Overall, it's not very good. Last thing I want to talk about, the initial reactions here from 3C Films. Madame Web is an embarrassing mess. Talented stars wasted on probably the worst comic book movie I've ever seen. Filled with atrocious dialogue, awkward editing, and all-around laughable structure. I sat there baffled scene by scene someone approved this. The memes will redeem it. You know it is really, really, really bad news when 3C Films calls it the worst comic book movie he's ever seen. Obviously, that doesn't mean the film will be the worst comic book movie of all time, but that is horrible news. I don't really have that much else to say. I'm seeing it tomorrow. I'm so excited. It sounds amazing. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you did enjoy, please remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe if you want to. And until next time, bye-bye.